As we get ready for the restart, we want to listen in to the 45 team and Jason Jarrett, the spotter for Kurt Busch.
5, line, green, green, green. He's tight with you, but he doesn't idle push from the 99. And they're both tight with you. Outside tight, outside. Probably by half. He does not idle push up to you. 2 wide all the way back. Outside 9, half apart, top lean, outside. He's got the 20 about 2 in front of him. You got the 1 outside of you and just the 31 with you. Out.
It's so important for Kurt Busch to know that when he said the 31's behind you, but he has no help, that means the 31's not going to be a lot of help to you. So it's great information about what you can't see. You can see the car behind you, but you can't see the car behind him. That information is so important to help gauge what kind of run you may get.
And the spotter, what we heard right there, that's the way it is every lap, every foot. The spotter's job here, they really earn their keep. And so you got to have some good guys up there that you trust telling you everything you need to know. And they work the entire race from start to finish.
Here comes Blaney. He looks to the inside, trying to take the lead away from Martin Truex Jr.
Truex with a subtle side draft on the right rear quarter panel. Who's Chase going to help? Not his bud. He's going with that 19. He says, I know which car is going forward. Pushes Martin Truex clear. I think the 12 here is going to work back to the inside. He doesn't have a ton of help on the bottom. Look at Reddick pushing the 9. The 9's going to have a great run. Does he go around this 19 for the lead? He does, to the inside, down into turn 1, Chase Elliott.
And Reddick went with him. Let's see if Reddick gets clear. No, he's not. Now he's looking in his mirror, looking for Kurt Busch, I believe, behind him.
Chase moving around. He's like, too far out here.
I'm sorry, that's Blaney behind him.
Marty, what you got on this 9 car?
Boy, Chase Elliott used that high line to his advantage, didn't he? So what's the draft been like today? Well, under that last caution, as the fans cheer on the hometown boy, now back in the lead. Eddie DeHaan and Chase Elliott broke it down what it's like in Atlanta today. Listen.
Looks like you can have a good car behind you that's a good pusher, but he don't have somebody close to him, and it's not going to be effective.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to go anywhere. Yeah, it's tough to go anywhere, but you can easily make a mistake and lose a bunch, but you're not going to gain it back in a hurry, I don't think.
I'm just teeing up for the end of the race here. Like, the 1's a good pusher, but McDowell couldn't do nothing to get to him.
So Dale Jr., what that equals to me is don't lose that track position today. You want to be up front. Chase Elliott's got it back.
Yeah, it definitely seems like coming to the end of the race, you want to be the lead car. The lead car can defend a little bit, get in front of the line that's moving forward. I'd rather have to, try to keep the lead than to try to be the one getting it on that last lap. So Chase Elliott, I think, is in the best position right now, positions he wants to keep all day long. Look at Chastain trying to get to that outside quarter panel. We've seen him all day long run just a little bit higher. Stays right connected to the back of this car. He's going to push this 19 pretty good down the front stretch. I think Ross is either running out there to possibly jump on the quarter panel to pass the 19, but also to keep a little air on his car, keep his car turning, keep it working well, downforce. Offset just a little bit each corner. Not seeing everybody else really do this, Marty.
Always shocked. Ross Chastain being aggressive out there. Certainly has a very good car. He told Phil Surgeon, his crew chief, a moment ago, you made me tighter. That's allowing me to make moves. You see him ducking out there when they go into the corners. He also made a very interesting point. He said,
I feel crash. 19's going to go around. He'll collect the 1. The 22 of Logano also in it.
Stay up there.
Lots of cars. Look at the 5 of Larson there.
McDowell comes back up in front. He'll tag another car. Kyle Larson in it also.
Big damage for the 3. It was interesting, guys. Like, there was a wreck, and then it almost continued farther along than I expected with Larson and a couple other cars.
Yeah, the 1 car was pushing the 19 right there off into turn 1, and the 19 was a little bit uncomfortable in the front stretch, just entering the corner. And the leader...
The fender at the seam to the fascia on the left front's broke, and then it looks like the fascia to the splitter on the left front's broken.
Like, the leader of the race went up to block that run, and Martin had to basically check up a little bit. And the 1 gets into the back of him, turns him around.
Remember, those two had an I don't know if it was an altercation, but they were not too happy with each other, or Truex was not happy with Chastain at Dover. Now this is just one more issue. You see the right rear tire locked up all the way in the pit box. That seems odd. I don't know if that means he has another issue. We'll have to just see.
Well, yeah, listen, even at Daytona and Talladega with these cars, we've seen pushing is not very safe to do. So right here, they roll into turn one. The one car is on the outside. They make contact, and around Truex goes. It's just these cars, we've seen it over and over and over. You cannot push in these corners. If you get offset at all, it just doesn't work. Right there, the contact, and now Truex is along for the ride.
Yeah, Truex is out of the gas, uncomfortable. The one is just trying to wait on him to sort of gather it up and go, and eventually makes contact.
You see right here,
Martin's lifting right there. He's lifting. He's loose. The one's like waiting, trying to say, go, come on, get it going. Eventually makes contact, and then everybody kind of piles in. Look at the 22 up in the air right there.
And the 3 kind of goes out of sight, but man, he gets turned to the right. And the damage on the right front of that car, it had to be a pretty big hit. We'll see if we got it from this angle right here. You're going to see the 19 spin. And then watch the 3. He's going to be on the left side of this traffic. He gets caught, I think, by the 34. So, right, the 34 gets hit by the 20. Here comes Austin Dillon. He's going to go out of screen, but as he goes out of screen, oh, I'm telling you, that thing turns right.
Boom!
Oh,
yeah.
There it comes back in. Man.
you have to wonder also, guys, we're talking about Ross Chastain offsetting to the right.
Wow.
To get more downforce, right? But how is that hurting Martin Truex Jr.'s car and how it drives? There's that big hit by Austin Dillon. That's just a massive hit. It's one thing, this car, the center section of this car is much tougher than the last car trying to protect the driver. That was a massive hit. You saw how big the safety barrier moved.
Watch the 3. We're going to be right on it when he comes into frame right here.
And Junior, this is the worst thing.
Oh my goodness.
Such a big hit.
Wow. Imagine this, if, we didn't have that safer barrier there, that would have been a whole lot worse. So thankful for the advances that we've got in safety for moments exactly like that.
AMR safety team taking care of the 3 right now. As Austin Dillon out of the car, he'll go to the infield care center.
So Rick, now that we see the driver